Hi, I'm Pat Kelly. Okay, in this problem, I wrote some of the directions here. I paraphrased a little bit, but we are supposed to find the function of t that passes through the point 0, 10, and then we're going to graph. And the function is supposed to have this derivative. They give that to you. So this really ends up boiling down to a differential equations problem, because we're going to take this equation, which has the derivative in it, and try to find the solution, the y function. So I'm going to take this equation and start with my separation of variables strategy. So for this, all I need to do is grab that dt differential element in the denominator and multiply it over. So one step gets me to that equation. And now I'm going to integrate each side. So the integral dy goes to the integral of 1/2 t dt. And then on each side, I have a somewhat simple integral that I can just go ahead and integrate. So on the left-hand side, the integral of dy is just y. And on the right-hand side, the integral of t goes up to the 2 power, t squared, divided by 2. But there's also a 1/2 in front, so the denominator will be up to 4. And then there's the constant of integration plus c. So what that gives me is my general solution to this differential equation. And now I'm going to take into consideration that it's supposed to pass through that point 0, 10. So from here, at that point 0, 10, and so that gives me specific values for t and for y that I can plug into that equation and find a value for c. So I'll take these values. Y was 10. My t, 0 squared divided by 4. C. Solve for c, which just yields c equals 10 for me. And so what that tells me is that the particular solution is this general solution, but with my value of 10 for c. So this is my function that they wanted, passes through the point and has that derivative. They also wanted me to graph. Take a look at what the graph looks like. So we're going to grab a graphing utility. Go ahead and grab mine now. And what you'll want to do is in the y equals, y sub 1. Our variable by default most of the time is x. On your graphing utility, just use whatever the default variable is. I'll do x squared divided by 4 plus 10. That's my y sub 1. You can go ahead and graph that, but you might not see anything. It'll depend on your window settings, and I'm going to tell you some good settings here for the window if you want to go ahead and adjust your window. The x min of negative 10, which is usually what you have, is fine. The x max of 10 is fine. The scale, leave it at 1. But for your y min, let's go to 0, and for your y max, let's go up to 20. And if you graph now, you'll actually see this graph. Okay? That's it for this problem. Thanks, and hope that helped.